Hello again, or if you're new here, my name is Kylie or Ghoulhost, and I've been looking forward to this vlog for a very long time. It's October. I decided I wanted to do a fun, cozy vlog with some reading, baking, decorating, everything cozy that I can just cram in here. First stop, I'm at Barnes & Noble right now. I'm gonna go buy some books and hopefully read them in October, but probably not because this is always my busiest month. I read spooky books all year, so they'll get read eventually. And there's a ton I've been wanting to pick up, so I'm gonna go pick a few. And then we're gonna go to Target because I need to pick up some stuff. We don't have any Halloween candy yet, which is insane, even for us to like snack on. So definitely gonna go get Halloween candy because I make treat bags every year for we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but we get a few. So I'm gonna pick up some candy. Also, I wanna do some baking, some spooky baking. I wanna make some spooky little hand pies. The last thing I wanna do is we have a coffee and tea station at our house, and it's kind of a mess right now, and I really wanna get it organized and decorated, and put some like festive coffee and tea stuff. So let's go to Barnes & Noble to start out our cozy little vlog. One of the best feelings is walking into Barnes & Noble and knowing you're about to leave with some new books. I always check out the themed tables and love the selection on this one. A Dowry of Blood was a really excellent read. Morbid nonfiction is one of my favorite genres, and I actually own a lot of these books on this table, but I need to dive in and actually read them soon. Radium Girls is at the top of my list. I used to think that I didn't like fantasy until I read fantasy, and now it's all that I want to read. Phantasma is on my TBR, but I know it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I left it this time. To anyone who has read Caraval, should I read it? I've heard it's not that worth it, but I'm obsessed with circus vibes. I'm currently reading One Dark Window, and I am predicting it's going to be 5 stars for me. It's the perfect fantasy book to read in the fall. I've never heard of Dreadful, but this cover is stunning and I love seeing sprayed edges. The sprayed edges on Immortal Dark are gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? Another book that's on my mile-long TBR. I used to only read horror, so this table is one that I always find myself browsing. I spotted Tender is the Flesh, which is one of the books that I actually came here for. I'm currently listening to Fantasticland because I heard it's great in audiobook format, and I'm loving it so far. I think theme parks are a wonderful setting for horror stories. Leaving the horror section, I spotted another book I came here for, The Dead Romantics. Two is a weird number, so I grabbed a third book on the way out. I got 3 books, which was the plan, and it was the 3 books that I went there for, so I did good today. But I got The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I read The 7-Year Slip because I couldn't avoid hearing wonderful things about it by everyone that I know, and I don't like being left out. And I don't usually read romance, but I kind of loved it, and I read it in like a day. So this is by the same author, and I thought it was perfect for spooky season. And a book that's not so light. Tender is the Flesh, although it is short, which I'm stoked about because I can probably finish this in October, and that's the goal. So I heard this book's crazy. I heard the ending is like jaw on the floor, and I've been missing moments like that. And I also love a nasty book, so I'm excited. Also, this cover is beautiful. I also feel like all the books I got look so pretty together, which also is fun. And then I got Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. I've also heard amazing things about this. I know So Thirsty just came out by her as well. I couldn't find it in there. This is like so cute. So I'm excited. I've never read a book by her, and I keep seeing her name, so maybe this is the first of many. And I also feel like this is the perfect mix of those 2 books. It's like horror, a little romance. So it's a little in-betweener. I don't know which order I'll read them in, but I'm so excited. As I mentioned, I am reading One Dark Window right now, and I'm loving it. It is so good. And I really wanted to buy the physical copy, but it's free on Kindle Unlimited, which I do pay for. If it's on Kindle Unlimited, I'm trying not to buy physical copies, but unfortunately I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I'm like, should I buy it? and 2 Twisted Crowns, which is the second one because it's a duology, but I was good today. We're gonna now go over to Target to do some more fall shopping. Target is one of my favorite places to go shopping for festive things. I'm so glad I was running out of body wash so I could pick up one with the perfect autumn scent. I always stock up on Halloween cards for gifts I give during the holiday or for my crochet orders to write little notes in. Spooky snacks just taste better. I did end up grabbing some Halloween Oreos, which somehow taste better than the original. I grabbed a lot of candy to have at the house for a snack, but also so I could add them to the treat bags I make for our trick-or-treaters. I always try to get themed candy because it seems more fun than just regular Twix and Skittles. I picked up some drink mix to add to our beverage shelves that I'm going to decorate and organize. You absolutely cannot have hot chocolate without whipped cream. For the hand pies, I went with cherry just because it looks spooky, but any pie filling works. Once my cart itself looked like it was getting a cavity, I was ready to go home to bake some spooky pies. You could absolutely make your own pie crust and filling, but I love taking the easy way out. I set my oven to 425 and then started squishing some cherries so the filling wouldn't be too bulky. I'm using ghosts and pumpkins just because they're the biggest out of my Halloween cookie cutters, so I can add more filling inside. My favorite trick is using a straw to cut out the perfect shapes for the ghosts' faces. I also added details to the jack-o'-lanterns. I try to add the filling to the middle only to prevent it from baking out of the pie, but it usually still does anyway, but it's kind of fun because it looks extra scary. I've used pumpkin before and it's a lot less messy if that's something that you prefer. Once the ghosts and pumpkins had full bellies, I used a fork to crimp the edges to hopefully hold them closed. Into the oven they go to get a toasty tan for 11 minutes. The filling did pop out a bit, but I feel like it adds to their charm. Now we need to tackle the drink station. Okay, just a little intro to this. I took everything off and now it's all here. And I'm gonna put it back, but in like a cute way. That's the goal. So I got the new drink mix. And I have like a bunch of spooky mugs. Thank you, Sarah, for getting me this mug. So I'm gonna organize this too. Okay? I made sure to speed this up so you didn't have to sit through me being indecisive because I swapped a lot of things when trying to perfect it. I think that's much better. Thoughts? Stranger! My cat is sitting, I have this on a chair, and he's sitting below it. Hello, do you want to say hello? Come here. Cat's in the kitchen. Oh, you good? Stranger's here. I think that looks much better. Was struggling a bit, but I think we got there. So, ta-da! I'm going to put the rest of the mugs back and clean up the kitchen. Here's the final product, and now I'm actually interested in making cozy drinks again. I also ended up filling my Halloween bucket with candy. This bucket is by Lively Ghosts, and it's so big and perfect for holding Halloween candy. In the evening, I made myself some pumpkin spice hot chocolate with whipped cream, of course, so I could have a drink while I read Such Sharp Teeth. Hello! I am ending this vlog with just a cozy evening. I've decided to read Such Sharp Teeth. I actually started reading Tender is the Flesh and realized I've just been watching so much horror this month that I kind of wanted something a little bit more chill and like still a little spooky, but not like horrific. I'm like 40 pages in and I'm loving it. I've never read anything by Rachel Harrison, but I'm having so much fun. I feel like her writing is like hilarious. Obviously no spoilers. Basically what I've read in the beginning is like what it says on the back of the book, but it's about this girl Rory who moves back to her hometown to help her pregnant twin sister. She reconnects with an old friend. He clearly has a thing for her, which I immediately was like, I'm excited to see where this goes. She leaves the bar that they were at alone and ends up hitting an animal. Obviously this is a werewolf novel, so I'm like, I will keep you guys updated. I'm hoping to finish this and hopefully my other 2 books too. I've been trying to read when I have time for sure. I'm also currently drinking the pumpkin spice hot chocolate that I got and it's really good. It kind of tastes like cinnamony hot chocolate, which I like. That's it for this vlog. I hope you had fun doing some book shopping with me and some baking and some reading. I hope that you can make some time to have a cozy beverage, read a book, watch a movie, do something that you love. I hope you're enjoying the spooky season. It's been kind of overwhelming for me. I'm trying to post on TikTok and Instagram and here as often as I can, but there will definitely be more like very specific Halloween content coming out soon. I'm definitely gonna do a video. I want to make some spooky baskets for my friends, so I'm gonna be filming that and then also making treat bags for our trick-or-treaters. We don't get that many, but I'm excited to do it anyway, and I thought that'd be a fun thing to film. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun with this one, and I'll see you again soon.